Welcome, folks. We're here at reInvent 2022. I'm joined by Stu Miniman, a man I know from the Tech Field Day world, and we seem to be running across each other now more and more at these various events. So, what's your impression so far of reInvent?
Yeah, first of all, Calvin, it's awesome. You know, so many people you hadn't seen in years. You and I were hanging out in Detroit at KubeCon
like Lily,
recently,
3 weeks ago,
and everything. So, no, it's been awesome. Awesome to see you. It's a phenomenal event this week. I'm amazed my voice is holding up pretty well.
Mine too.
My legs and feet, not quite as well. I am looking forward to going home, but yeah, you know, brain is full. Really tired,
all right.
But you know, really happy and enthused.
That's awesome.
From an event.
So, what's one announcement you've heard this week that has gotten you excited?
Yeah, so you know, it's funny. You know, I'll mention one, but generally overall, I try to get, you know, you mentioned Tech Field, the gestalt of what the show is. So I'll mention that first. So the show itself, first of all, like, I mean, Amazon still feels like, you know, the center of the tech community. There's so many things going on. It's such a diverse ecosystem, and there's a lot going on. So I have a couple people on my team that focus heavily on security. So like the guard duty stuff is something that jumped out at me. If I read right, and once again, what it was, because guard duty been around for a bit.
Right, it's check box and you're good, right?
You know, first of all, you know, when I talk to people, like, security is never a silver bullet. I need multiple levels. I have lots of different tools. It's not like, oh, you use this and you don't use something else.
Right.
But some of the things we need to be able to do is tap into the repositories and resources across. It can't just be one company's way of doing things. We want to be able to learn from the education. And of course, I mean, Calvin, I work at Red Hat, so we're a little biased towards like open source and sharing and that kind of thing. But the security community overall is, we want to be able to share those vulnerabilities, react really fast. All my security friends are always like, you must update all the time to get there.
It's kind of a table stakes social good position that I think most companies have to take. Like, they can't make it a super premium item to give you security. Like, that has to be baked into the platform. And I feel like that's what Amazon is doing with the new guard duty stuff.
I mean, look, you know, I remember back 10 years ago, Amazon was like, this is our security and this is our posture, and we're not changing it for everyone. They've expanded a lot. The ecosystem here at the show obviously have a lot. I mean, look, I quote all the time, you know, security is job zero is the Amazon quote, and it's something I often talk to my customers about, and our partners. We are all, the line Mark Nunnenkopf would always say, security is everyone's responsibility. Amazon stepping up to increase it, but, you know, not stepping on the toes of all their partners, actually embracing more of them is what I see, which I'm always thrilled to see. You know, when you look at ecosystems overall, you know, do you turn into the Facebook walled garden, or are you a little bit more flexible, like an Intel of the past, where you build technologies that are foundational, but you still enable a broad ecosystem?
That's a really good point about Intel. So, what are you hoping to take home with you?
Oh boy!
We joke, not COVID, but
no, and I mean, you know, it's. You know, what is this industry? It's people. So first of all, it was great. I met some new people, and I saw lots of people that I've known for a long time.
You know a lot of people already. So.
Oh my God, Calvin. I mean, it's great. Where literally I can, like, you know, just stand in an aisle and bump into people that I've known for, you know, 2 years or 20 years. And it's great to be able to look back on some of these. But you know, just had some really good conversations with Amazon, with their channel partners, with a lot of the technology players here, and, you know, where the maturation of the technology is going. So there's a lot of, you know, I need to go back and spend more time learning on it. I love getting to hang out and learn from a bunch of the AWS Heroes. I spent a little time over in the CERT lab, and, you know, figuring out where I need to spend some time, because I do try to be in that, you know, continuous learning mode, which can be a little bit exhausting. So definitely some things I'll put together for 2023 that I want to spend time and learn. And then I'm almost to the point to ready to take off a couple weeks for the holidays. And
I'm
refresh.
very much looking forward to that. But reInvent does feel like a family reunion of so many.
Especially this year. There was, you know,
so many people here.
There weren't that many of us here last year. This year it felt like, you know, so many were back.
That's nice. Super nice to be here. Well, thanks for being with me, Stu. We will get back to interviewing some more folks here on the street. Thanks for being with us.